Graduated. Yay! Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is a crazy day because I am graduating. And yes, that is just so weird to say. Like, it's crazy to me how 4 years can literally fly by so fast. I remember freshman year like it was yesterday. I don't want to remember freshman year like it was yesterday, but I definitely remember freshman year like it was yesterday. 5 hours, I will be graduating. I will be a high school graduate. Like, that is insane. That is crazy to me. So weird, like I can't shake that feeling, but I'm really excited. But anyways, because it is graduation day, I decided to do a chit chat, get ready with me. I asked my friends and then I asked like people to ask me questions that they have about senior year or just like college in general. So I figured I would just do a chit chat, get ready with me and answer those questions in this video. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a chit chat, get ready with me, chit chat with you guys, you know, chatting it up. Yeah, we're gonna do chit chat, get ready with me, and I'm gonna answer your questions or questions just people might have in general about senior year or college, choosing college, like how to prepare, all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna be talking about that and like talking about how I decided where I'm going to college and you know, that good stuff. So yeah, let's chit chat. Alright, so I'm probably gonna answer these questions in like a really random order, so just like bear with me. The first question is, how do you know what college is for you? So if you're like me, which don't be like me, going into senior year, I really like didn't have a huge preference, which sounds bad, but I like did not have like one school that I was just like, this is the one. Like I never was like that, like where I feel like a lot of my friends just kind of knew what school they wanted to go to for like the longest time. And like for me, I had like options and stuff, but I was like, I don't know, you know, like I was like, I don't know. Touring schools helps like a lot. I look ridiculous right now, but touring schools helps so much, and not just once, you have to tour them twice and like go back because your opinions of the school can change and stuff. Like I had a school that was like on my top list for the longest time, and then like by the time senior year rolled around, it wasn't my top school anymore. My parents were like, what? And I was like, yeah. So that it can change. Knowing what college is for you is just knowing yourself. You have to know what you want, what you're trying to major in, like what's your goals. You kind of have to base it all on that. And also like the vibe you get when you're going on the campus. Like if you should instantly kind of feel like a connection, I guess. Like you know yourself, so if you can see yourself at the school or you get like a good vibe from the school, then it's for you. People do this a lot, but like don't choose like if you get into like a really good school and there's a school that's like not as like known or not as good, don't choose like the school that you feel like you should go to because like everyone's like, oh my god, that school is like amazing, and like, but you really like there's another school that might be a better fit for you. You got to go with your instincts and you just have to go with what your guts are telling you. That's that. I hope that answers that, but that's that. Okay, next question. How stressful is it actually applying to college? I would say applying to college, like you need to get a head start is what I would say. It's only stressful because you're the first time anyone's doing this. Like you don't apply to college like your junior year, like you don't have any prior knowledge to doing this. It's your first time learning about all these steps and stuff. So space it out, start ahead, start over the summer, like writing your essays. Get a head start because I definitely think that will help you in the long run. Just being prepared, because honestly applying to college can be stressful. Like it will seem stressful only because you've never done this before. It's kind of something that's like bound to happen, like it's bound to be stressful. You can ease or take away from that stress if you really plan out and space out your time. I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything, like it is going to be a little stressful for you, or it might not be. Maybe you're just a genius, but I'm just saying for most people it is a stressful process and it's a lot of different steps. So definitely just work ahead, space it out, and it will ease up on your stress, because not only are you applying to colleges your senior year, but you're also, if you're doing extracurriculars, you're hanging out with friends, you might have a part-time job, and you have schoolwork. So you're balancing all these things. So you need to make sure that you have time to get everything done. And that's another reason why people will get stressed out for college apps. So work on them early. Small schools or big schools, and why? Okay, I don't really know how to answer this question. Well, I guess I can answer it. Okay. So basically with small schools or big schools, it's just like another thing where it's like your personal preference. I told myself in the beginning, I was always like, I can do either a small school or a big school because I'm a very adaptive person, and I can, like, I think I would be able to do good at either. No. The school I ended up choosing is a decent size. Like, it's not too big and it's not too small. It's the perfect size for me. And I guess I should probably tell you the school that I'm going to so that you can get like more of a reference. But I'm going to University of Kentucky. You know, anybody a basketball fan, you know, go Big Blue. For like size wise, that school was a really good size for me personally. And I'm a kind of person who also likes going out. I like to stay in, but I also like to go out too. So I needed some like balance. I wanted a school that had the atmosphere of like everyone being together and like so many different people, but also being able to like not be so many people at the same time, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's just what I was looking for. I don't know if that made sense, but we'll pretend like it did. If you're a person who wants to have a more hands-on environment where like you're talking to your professors like more upfront and stuff, I would say go to a smaller school maybe, but that's honestly, it does depend on you, like if that's what you want. But as far as like looking at like bigger schools and stuff, if you're a person who likes a bunch of like different people and you don't mind like big class sizes, if you're a person who doesn't mind that and likes a big atmosphere and like not seeing the same faces constantly all the time, always meeting new people, maybe you can work well at a bigger school. So it's honestly, you just have to know yourself, know what kind of vibe you're looking for, and that will help you choose whether you want to go to a smaller school or a bigger school. Alright, so how to make the most of senior year. I would say
you don't make the most of senior year.
I'm just kidding. What I did, I participated in pretty much like all the senior activities that my school had, like the basketball games, the football games, the senior car parade we do, the spirit weeks. I participated in like all that stuff. Like you want to do all the activities, but you also want to make sure you're like keeping up with your schoolwork and everything, and you're not falling behind, because another thing in senior year is you actually need to keep up with your schoolwork. So yeah, I would say to make the most of it, you just have to, you want to get involved as much as you can and do all the senior activities, because like, why not? YOLO. I made a lot of new friends that I honestly wish that I could have met earlier in high school, which is like sad, but it's so true. Tips on how to not have homework. Like if you don't want to have homework, I would say take like classes where you know you're not going to get work in, but at the same time, like you need to take classes, like your senior year classes should still be challenging. Not like the hardest, but like should be challenging. Like every year colleges want to see that you've been challenging yourself more. And at my school, like we have our required senior classes that we had to take where we got like a boatload of work in. Like civics, I had a lot of homework in that class. It was a lot of busy work, and then like English was a lot of work. If you want to like not have homework, what I would do a lot is I would get my work done in class a lot, because I had a lot of classes that were like kind of like chill electives where we would do a lot in the beginning of class and I'd have a lot of free time, so I would get all my like classwork done in those classes. I was like really on that grind, and that frees up your schedule to do more, because like after school I would have rowing practice, so I'd have like a lot going on. So just get your work done in class is my best advice to give you if you don't want to have homework, like if you're a person that like me that does not like homework. So when did you start applying? I do not do early action. Let me just explain that really quickly. Most of you guys know there's early action and early decision. The difference is early action is just where you apply early and you hear back early. Early decision is where you apply early and you have to decide, like there's a bond usually with it. It's for people who like know they want to go to this one school specifically. Otherwise, not me. I personally like didn't do either, because I knew that I did not know what schools like I really was like wanted to go to. I was just really like lots of mixed like feelings about what I wanted to do with my life. Like I knew what I wanted to do kind of, but at the same time I didn't. And a lot of people are gonna go through that. You change your mind a lot because we do that. We tend to do that. We change our minds so much. I started applying late fall / early winter. That was just the time when I kind of started getting on my grind and really like figuring things out for myself. If you kind of already know what schools you want to apply to, you can apply early. Like that just wasn't the path for me. So a bunch of people like asked me kind of the same question. Like I got, why Kentucky? How did you decide on Kentucky? So I'm gonna answer that like because it all kind of ties into the same thing. Oh, this was also another question someone asked me, like did you always know if you wanted to go out of state? So I'm just gonna answer it all together. I always knew that I wanted to go out of state. Like I like have been saying that for the last 2-3 years of my high school life. None of the schools in state interested me. Like I was kind of excited about them, but at the same time I was kind of like eh. There's probably like one school, and it's like a private school, that actually interested me. But like I have other friends who were like always knew they wanted to be in state. They didn't want to be far from home. So it's another thing where it's just like everyone's different. Originally I was really like set on New York. Like all my friends know this. There was a point where I was just really like New York, New York, New York. I'm going to New York for school. That's just that. This is like another thing, like when you actually like why you have to go visit. Like I can see myself in New York, but not at this stage in life, like where I'm still young and still have so much to learn. I felt like I needed to be surrounded in a more campusy, like suburban campus, I guess. Kentucky is in a really nice city, a very nice college area. The atmosphere and the vibe just totally fit me personally. I had that instant feeling, and I think that's like a big thing. I was just like, I can so see myself here. Listening to like the people who go there talking about it and learning about things that were tied to the major that I wanted to do that I could do there, I was just like, whoa, like this, I think this is just for me. The spirit, that school has so much spirit. So yeah, that's just how it all like kind of came together. How would you rank all of your 4 years of high school / where does your senior year fit into your ranking? Honestly, as my years went on through high school, they got better. Freshman year was just bad. Like it was all kinds bad. I probably would rank, I would give it like an 8. I guess, I think so, yeah. Like it was pretty good. It wasn't bad. Like it was honestly fine. Like I dealt with high school and it was okay. I survived. Where does senior year fit in my ranking? Senior year was honestly probably the best year of high school for me. I really just like focused on getting through senior year and just enjoying senior year. I would say senior year ranked the highest. I survived, I made it, and I'm happy about that. So that's just that. I hope that answered that. What are you most excited for in college? I'm mostly excited for a fresh new start, new faces, new friends, just new experience in total. I'm just excited for like that clean slate. Like it's a fresh new start in a whole new state. That's probably what I would say I'm most excited for. What are you nervous for? I'm nervous for, like, even though I'm going out of state and I know like I'll be fine after a few days, but like I am nervous for that like general homesickness that I know I'm going to feel the first few days. I know that I'm pretty like adaptive person, but I know it's gonna hit me at some point. Also kind of nervous about like the class structure. I know the classes are a bit different and stuff, so I'm nervous. I'm kind of nervous to see how I'll do in a different class environment. So I guess those are the things I'd say I'm nervous for. Oh, I'm also nervous about like going, like getting lost on campus and like not being able to find my way. Also like not having someone to eat with, because I know everyone's class schedules are gonna be like weird. It's like, what if I don't have anyone to eat with? Like, are you joining any clubs or sororities? So as of right now, I am not doing a sorority freshman year. Originally that was gonna be my plan. I was going to rush freshman year, but I'm not anymore. Maybe next year, but just like not freshman year. I do plan on joining clubs. Like I really want to be active. I don't know what clubs yet, but I do want to do a bunch of clubs. I'm a person who likes to be a part of things, so I definitely want to do some clubs and just like be involved in campus life. So are you nervous to go out of state? I am like slightly nervous to go out of state. Like this was my decision all along, so I kind of knew what to expect. I know I'm a little farther, I'm gonna be a little homesick for the first few days, but at the same time I always know that everything's gonna be okay. I've been trying to talk and like also focus on stuff, but clearly it's not working out that well because I just literally did my eyebrows for like 10 minutes I think. If you guys can't tell already, actually I'm kidding, you probably don't know, but I'm just trying to do like a light like makeup thing because I don't really know, like I wouldn't want to do anything dramatic. It's like I have a cap and gown, like I'm just trying to do some natural makeup. So okay, so I'm eating a quick little lunch before I go, but I like curled my hair and everything, and this is my dress. It's from Altered State. I don't know if you can see it pretty well. This is the back of it. Really cute. And then I'm wearing these shoes. Can you see them? They're platform nude sandals from Steve Madden. So yeah, I would put on my cap and gown right now, but I don't want to because I don't really want to mess up my hair. But yeah, that's the fit. Alright guys, so I think I'm gonna end this video. Thank you for being here throughout most of my journey for senior year. I started my YouTube channel at the beginning of senior year, so if all of you guys have been watching since then, thank you.